So the iPhone 12 next year will actually be going through somewhat of a transitional period. We've never really seen an iPhone like this, at least in my opinion, that kind of brought a lot of stuff to the table that's going to be kind of limited in terms of software at such a high level, in my opinion, that it's going to be very weird how Apple's going to go through and try to describe why this iPhone will not be getting certain features next year. Now, what I mean by this is that typically every single year that we basically go and, have a new iPhone and then a new iOS release, what will basically happen is there will be random features that Apple will give to the, more expensive, more newer iPhones, where some of the older iPhones won't get certain features. And what basically this kind of encompasses is if you kind of take a look at like with iOS 16, for example, the iPhone XR was kind of the cutoff point for a lot of features within iOS 16. But then the iPhone 11 got a majority of features, and the iPhone 12 got almost all of them, and then the 13 and 14 got all the features there. With iOS 17, the iPhone 12 was the cutoff point, or with iOS 16, the iPhone 11 was the cutoff point. With iOS 17, the iPhone 11 was the cutoff point. So this time, the iPhone 12 and newer got almost all the features within iOS 17, but the iPhone 11 and below got a limited version of software here, which was very, very weird because I generally felt like Apple could have easily supported all the features of iOS 17 on even something like the iPhone 10, to be honest. But this is the more interesting thing. Next year, if Apple keeps going with the way they've already been going with this basically means that next year, the iPhone 12 will basically get a limited version of software on iOS 18. So this is going to be very weird because the iPhone 12 is still a very capable machine. It still has 4 gigs of RAM, still has the Apple A14 Bionic chip, and it still has a very, very good performing, chipset inside and a very good phone in general inside of it. So how is Apple going to describe to us that this particular phone is not going to be is not going to be giving us the same type of quality of an update or same type of feature set as maybe something like the iPhone 13. Now, of course, Apple can do a lot of things. They can say a lot of things here too, but I'm not really 100% too sure what they're going to say in terms of this because, of course, there's a lot of things they could say, but the iPhone 12 is a very capable iPhone. So how are they going to go through and limit this version of the device at such a high level? I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But next year, the iPhone 12 has a very high likelihood, like I said, of getting a limited version of software. So I'm going to be very, very interested in how Apple's going to describe this type of update and change of how they're going to limit versions, features and all this stuff on this particular phone. So I guess we're going to have to kind of wait and see what happens, but that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, not me so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.